Oh, this is better. Hi.
Hi.
I'd like to ask you a little bit about your job as a teacher. So what is your name?
My name's Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi.
What do you teach?
Currently, I am teaching the 7th grade ELA.
And what's ELA?
English Language Arts, but I am certified to teach foreign language and English English 7 through 12 and developmental reading and foreign language K through 12.
Okay, and does your school have a union?
Yes, we have what we call our local association, and I am a member.
And why did you decide to become a member?
Well, firsthand, I know from some of my relatives what it was like for them when they weren't union. I have a grandfather and a great-grandfather who were both miners, and I knew what their working conditions were from stories that were passed down from my great-grandfather to my grandfather. My grandfather told me those tales, and he told my whole family those tales about how unsafe it was for them working in the mines, and how they didn't know from one day or to the next if there was going to be a mine cave-in, and they didn't have safe working conditions. And because they didn't have those working conditions that were good for them, they risked their own lives. My grandfather then, later on in life, suffered from black lung. He had black lung disease. My dad started to work in a mine too at a younger age, and when he realized how dangerous it was, he couldn't go through with it anymore, so he became a truck driver. As a truck driver, he was not any part of a Teamster organization or anything. He wishes that he would have, because he would have received much more fair wages than what he did before. And now, currently, I have another relative who is not union, and where she works, her working conditions are absolutely deplorable. They're horrible. When she makes or finishes tables, because that's her job, she doesn't receive a raise if they make a deadline for a quota of an order that has come in for them. Instead, here's what her boss will do. He'll buy them pizza for lunch. And they don't have decent working wages to live off of. She lives from paycheck to paycheck. And she's not even making ends meet, because I have to help her, or her son has to help her. But she doesn't have anybody that fights for her or is willing to see to it that her working conditions are good. And she works 10-hour days without any type of union representation, all for nothing. And an employer who does not take care of his employees that well. He works them the full time. They get 2 10-minute breaks during the day, and she stands on cement all day long finishing tables.
You feel like your union does help you?
Oh my, yes. Because of my union, because of what we do, we have safe working conditions. We have the right to grieve. We have a chance to have our work days at what we make for a 40-hour week. She works 10-hour days, and at 5 days a week, that's 50-hour weeks. And it's for something that she can't even make ends meet with a wage or a salary. So I know that my union has helped with those working conditions, those hours, a decent starting salary and a decent living salary, and has my back. They're looking after me, the worker. And that's not what hers does for her. She doesn't have union. I mean, I think it's very unreasonable to expect. It's float up there.